Let's have a miniature donut. Go on. Doing it with the little whisk. I always think it's nice if the little item they're whisking is also looks little, like, you know, if it doesn't, I can't want a big onion cut up with little things. I want a little tiny onion cut up with little things, you know. There's the little salt. Put that in. Or is that baking soda? That's oil. Is it? Milk. Little jug of milk. Can you making a batter with the egg? Not vegan, but not using it all that. Drop that down there. Give that a little mix. Making a little dough, isn't it? Because it's a donut. Put the rest of the egg in. Give that a little mix. This isn't even the channel I thought I was looking for. This is a different channel as well. There was a Japanese guy and he like made some really sharp knife, little tiny like stuff going on. It's a whole, like you say, it's a whole genre now. So whoever gets to the top of the tree gets suggested to me. This will do. That's probably, I don't know what that is. Icing sugar. I'm not telling you what any of it is. That's icing sugar, surely. Giving that a mix. Some more of this. That might be more flour. Maybe a part of it has to have baking soda or something. What are you doing with it now? Taking it out of that and putting it in the flour. What? I'm confused. Oh, you're going to improve it. You're going to let it prove. What's that? It's the fridge. It's got the little eggies in there. Pop it in there to prove. Wedge it in. Get rid of the table. I mean, you got to be fair, right? Got to be fair, right? This sort of stuff, when you're a kid as well, little tiny things, little tiny bottle of Coca-Cola, little drinky, those things were cool. Like little doll's house things. Just seeing them in miniature, like, they're cool. It's just taking it to another level. Like, the dolls don't live there. You do everything in the miniature. It's kind of like an ASMR video as well. There we go, a little bit of flour on the table. This is much better for my brain. Yeah, some things don't quite fit, do they? It's a bit of a shame, but... There it is, a little bit of dough. Put it in they've done it in a ball. That's right. There's the rolling pin. It's going to be a right faff doing that. Little tiny rolling pinnies. Little tiny rolling pinnies. We'll see how relative to the size the donut comes out. I'm hoping they do really small donuts. I don't know how they're going to cook it. I don't even know how you cook donuts. Do you deep fry donuts?
This is your brother's house.
No, don't shout at me. Don't shout at me. Chuffing hell. They got a little candle in that. Oh, look. That's going on the pot. Don't know what it is. Oil, probably. Deep frying the donuts. Little cutout here. That's quite satisfying. Quite enjoying this bit. In fact, that's the ASMR bit for me there. That's giving me the bit of the old ASMR tingle. Quite like the cutting them out. They're putting little holes in the middle. That's clever. I don't know how you actually fashion donuts for reals. Don't know whether you do actually cut the holes out. Probably do, don't you? This is going to turn out good. They look like little pineapple rings. You could make another 3 donuts out of that, I'm sure. Get rid of that, though. You don't want to be fucking around with that. There they go. Is it hot enough? It doesn't look hot enough. Stop putting them in. It's not hot enough. Okay, now it's hot enough. Little teeny tiny donut chuffers. Give them a little turn. I suppose it's hard to control the temperature in a little tiny saucepan like that. Don't spill it. Shaky hands. Here they come. They look nice. They come out really well. I thought you had... I can't remember how many you had now. There's just 2 going in now anyway. I wonder if we're going to glaze them. Quite easy to, wouldn't it? Like the shit thing about this... shit, swearing. The shit thing about this is you do this, all of this, which is about the same amount of effort for making actual donuts, and then they're gone. Like, they're tiny. Are you going to eat them? They're just gone. It's like having you've got 3 Weetos. Could have just got some Weetos, or in America it'd be Cheerios. Just like you've got 5 Cheerios. You probably want to do a really big batch. Yeah, we're going to glaze them, look. Careful. Ooh. Choco donut. Careful. Choco donut. There you go. Off camera there, something happened to fix the hole in the donut. This one's icing sugar, my guess is. Flip that bitch over. There you go. You're going to have to pop a hole in the... Oh, it's been done for you there, look. What are we doing now? Ooh. Marbled donut. Little pattern. Marbled. I don't know if you'd even eat them. I don't know what's the... Like, you'd probably just go and get yourself a normal donut after this and just be like, no, I fancy donuts. That one didn't come out as well. It's been fixed now. There's your last donut with the little tiny tongs. Icing sugar, just a simple dusting of icing sugar, classic. Careful, it's like she's an alcoholic. Shaking hands. There, they're on the tray now. Presentation tray, fucking careful with that, you. What are you going to do, cut it in half? What's happening with this one? Oh, no. This is fiddly bollocks. Icing the donuts with little dots of pink. Look at that. Could have done without that. Put it back on there. Oh, now this one as well. Christ. I keep saying Christ. Please stop saying it. Wobbly hand bollocks. With this, the best way to do that is just go quick. Get it flowing and go, smooth and quick. The slower and the more fiddly you try and make it, the more your hand shakes and fucks it up. Just nice and smooth and it's gone alright though, that's gone alright. That'll do now. Don't overdo it with the pink. Going on the display plate now. Probably could have put them onto the display plate earlier, but because you put them back on the tray and then you're taking them from the tray to the display plate, you could just put them straight on the display plate. I suppose they had to dry, didn't they? It's extra washing up, you see. It's not going to take very long. Little glass. Little platis. Bring them over. There you go. We're going to sit at this little table together and have a little miniature donut together. There's only one plate, so I'll have the display plate. It's nice. I like that. I'm happy with that. I'm going to give that a like. I don't know if I want to subscribe yet, but I'm going to give it a like. The comments are all in Japanese. Shut up, burger. Quite like that anyway, so that was good. Oh, no, shush. This one's 7 minutes. The birds are doing the calling now and all that. I said I need to finish. I just don't know what's wrong with me. It just feels like never-ending stream now. That's some more... That's like... It's flour, but it's more like of a wheaty... Maybe it's durum wheat. Or maybe it's like a... It's like might be whole grain flour or something. Maybe it's soba flour, because this is soba noodles. I don't know what soba noodles are made from. That's water. It's in a little juggis. Mix it with your fingers. Fair enough. Maybe you have to mix soba with your fingers. It might be soy gum. Not soya gum, but soy gum. It's kind of like grain that they have in other countries more than ours. Because it's sticky and glutinous, isn't it? And gelatinous, like all that Jewish food we were looking at earlier. It's all getting mixed in with the finger now anyway. It's a shame because we're not using any miniaturing. I wanted to see the miniature stuff. You should use your little finger at least. You could at least use your little finger. Not very much of that. There's a little bit more flour. I'm going to be rolling this out. Tell you what, I'm going to be cutting this and putting it on Super Chuffer for you. God help us all. Maybe I won't. I think my React has gone down the pan now. I haven't really got much to say about this. She's kneading it into... I'm just describing it, aren't I? Not really adding any value. She's got a little ball of putties. What would probably be quite good with this one is if you were making soy gum noodles and you made a big batch, and then you just broke off a little bit and said, I'll do the video with that. Oh. Got the old rolling pinnis. That's going on it now. Someone's been having a go at that with their... So what she did is she paused the camera and then got her hand and went... Squashed it out with the thumb and that, hasn't she? Here's one we made earlier. Rub it with the old flour. What we're doing with it now, we're folding it. Oh, what's this? The old cleaver. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Chopping off little bits. And what's that? It's got like a wood thing that you put on top of it to hold it in place. And you're chopping off little tiny slivers. Try and get them nice and uniform and thin. With the big chopper. Coming out alright. That'll do. That's enough. Oh, cooker's in again. Look at that tiny bottles. Little saucy pan. Oh, this is water this time. Gotta wait for that to come to the boil. And in they go. Little spaghettis. Soba noodles. It's similar to spaghettis, look. I want to be a ninja. Oh, fish them out. They look done. Into the cold water to stop them from continuing to cook. Because otherwise they'll end up like mush. What's this now? Little presentation dish. So they'll be cold now. Or at least lukewarm. Won't matter, will it? Because it's only like a mouthful, so. Oh, they come out of there and then you're putting them on there. Why did you put them in the bowl? What was that secondary bowl for? It's just more washing up. You lost a noodle in there as well. Well, a little bit of, we didn't get to see them chop this up, but a little tiny bit of spring onion in the dishy. A little tiny bit of soy sauce in there. Oh, wasabi. That's nice. This shot here, the wasabi was already on the spoon, look. They brought the spoon into shot with this wasabi on it. I'm not tripping. See, the wasabi's on the spoon, look. So the bowl is in shot. In comes the wasabi spoon with the wasabi on it. They pretend to scrape it from the bowl. They sort of hover there for a minute like, well, it's supposed to look like it's coming out of the bowl, really. But that wasabi spoon's always got the wasabi on it. Now in real time. Can't fool me. Little cupboard. What's in the little cupboard? Little sealy bags of stuff. So they've got little tiny apples. Don't know where they got them from. What's in the little bag? Little baggies. It's little flakes of seaweed. Little nori flakes. They're going on, getting them out of the bag with the tweezers is a little faff, but, you know, you're committed now. You can have your whiskey after. Have your sake after. Right, look. That's going on the tray. Yeah, to make it a bit more presentable, I suppose. Oh, we're taking it into the other room. It's going in there. There it is. No one ever eats the fucking stuff. There's no one living in the house. They haven't got any dolls. Yeah, it's time for non-nights. It's 5 in the morning here. That's it now. You've had your lot. We stayed on for Mel. I hope she sees this later and enjoys it. You be good, you little puckos. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow because I'll be really tired. If you can't be good, you're naughty. Thanks for being here. It's been a blast. It's been a wild ride, actually. We've gone through so many different things. I can't remember. It was a Genshin Impact stream originally, wasn't it? And he went through so many different things. Yeah. If you can't be good, you're naughty.